Joel Embiid, Sixers entered tonight undefeated since their hometown Eagles won the Super Bowl. A win tonight gives them their longest win streak since 2003. That's a slow walk. I'm not going to lie. But Bradley Beal's Everybody Eats Wizards prepared to defend their home turf.
Let them know what movie that's from, Beats.
What?
Paid in Full.
Oh, I didn't know what you're talking about.
Everybody's gonna eat.
Bad start. Bad start.
Welcome to NBA Countdown, presented by Mountain Dew Kickstart.
We are off. Welcome. Inside Studio W here in Bristol, Connecticut. Jalen Rose, Coach David Fizdale, our special guest.
Future Hall of Famer.
Chris Bosh is here. My name's Michelle. And we're going to start with one of your teammates. You know, the one aging backwards. Cavs hosting the Spurs earlier today. Third quarter, Cavs down to LeBron James.
It's a nice move.
Thanks, Chris. Danny Green with the three. He had 22.
Green was out here making threes. Did they give y'all some flashbacks to the finals?
I didn't like any of those.
How'd you like that, Fizz?
I didn't like any of it.
None of it? You didn't think that was fun?
Especially when you were heckling us next to our bench.
LaMarcus, I was a fan.
Well, one of us said the Spurs are going to win.
LeBron.
I think we played well tonight. We just didn't make shots. And the same with the Washington game. I think we played well that night. Defensively, we were in tune, but they started making shots. We couldn't make no shots. But it's not a surprise, not to me. I know. I've been through this. So, it's going to be a transition period. There's going to be some games, like I said, where we, played exceptionally well. There's going to be some games where we could have played better. But one thing about it, I don't fault our effort, not tonight or the Washington game. Our effort is there.
Effort is there. That sounds positive. This is the theme. Despite the fact that they have all the new guys, he doesn't have that star that he once had. Dwayne Wade, Kyrie Irving. He had somebody there all the time. So my question to you is, the offensive responsibility, is too much of it in his hands?
I think right now it is too much. He does need somebody to make plays for him. He's averaging, 30 points, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds. That should be enough to get the job done. I'm looking at the fact that the Spurs just brought the fight to him this afternoon.
They did, didn't they?
They beat him up.
They beat him up. They went right down in the LaMarcus. They went right down in the pile, got him in foul trouble, got to the line, 32 free throws. That's going to be hard to beat, especially on the road.
Now, there were 3 predictions up here before that game.
All
picking
right.
the Cavs.
3 wise men.
3 analysts.
Y'all all had it. You had him by 12.
Listen, that's why I love this job. I can mess up every prediction, and I'm good.
I told you it's better this way.
Awesome.
This side's good. This side's good. But what do you guys think? It's sort of the same, different, but the same.
Absolutely, and CB alluded to it, but I have to say this. I know we're the Cleveland Cavaliers Basketball Network.
Absolutely.
And we're going to talk about what's wrong with their team and the help LeBron needs, but what about how the Spurs reinvented their team over the last 2 years? No Tim Duncan. Tony Parker was irrelevant today. Manu Ginobili didn't play, and Kawhi Leonard isn't playing. And they still went to Cleveland and found a way to win with a lineup that had 3 small guards. They played a lot faster than them. They got up and down the floor. They caused turnovers. They got to the line, and they didn't allow dribble penetration.
Oh, no, I thought the Spurs had a great game plan, especially coming out of the half, to just really focus on slowing them down by pounding them in the paint, make them take the ball out of bounds, and really slow down their transition, because that's where they killed them, 18 points in the first half. But to go back to your point, it goes back to that fear I said that I have of the Cavaliers. Not enough playmaking on the team. I like the length, the athleticism. I really like the trade. But do they have someone else that can break you down off the dribble, get into the paint, and make somebody else better?
And both of you guys alluded to it, so I'd love to hear it. Chris, you probably go first since you brought this up also. They were without Kevin Love, true enough. So when you guys feel like they don't have enough playmaking or that second player, the Dwayne Wade or Kyrie Irving, do you think that'll stop them from getting out of the East?
Well, in the playoffs, yes. And you have to have playmakers in the playoffs to get it done because it's more of a transition game. The game slows down. It's half-court game. Yeah. And the game is going to slow down, and you need those guys that can have that ability in the half court. My thing is, looking at it, how about the hustle plays? Yeah. Getting loose balls, getting extra possessions, stopping them on defense. Just getting that spirit in the game, and that's going to carry them into the playoffs. We know Kevin Love is out, so the intensity has to go up tremendously.
Yeah, and I just think that at some point that's going to show its face when they play against these teams that switch a lot and they have George Hill now stuck with the ball at the end of the clock, and he has to break somebody down, or Kyle Korver or somebody like that. I think Kyle Korver can become a factor, and J.R. Smith can become a factor if they start mixing in some catch-and-shoot package. That'll loosen that offense up a little bit, where it's not just LeBron.
And with the Spurs exposed to be, a lot of Kyle Korver against small lineups. Probably start seeing more Rodney Hood as the season progresses, and more Nance, because he can give them some athleticism.
Absolutely.
And they have time to figure it out. I mean, not a lot of time, but it's early. You know, you have to remember that. I think today is a great lesson for them to look and say, this is what we need to do moving forward.
Yep.
We can't really gamble on saying that Kevin Love is going to come back and save the day. We need to start working on our